His stomach is as big as I've ever seen it!
Phil, I think you're gonna need to pop it!
Phil! What's happening? Why am I leaking?
Man, I was right. The gamma particles are off the charts. Something's producing an extremely high level of gamma particles, and it's coming from deep within this sewer system. Whoa. Take a look at that. What in the world? Oh. I just swallowed it. I just swallowed whatever that was. This is not good. I need to get out of here.
No. Phil, something's horribly wrong.
What's going on?
I just checked the security camera, and Jake, he's coming here now.
What? Jake said he was gonna be gone all day.
And he's walking really weird. Something's up with him.
Okay, we just gotta get topside right now. And whatever you do, do not tell him about the hideout. Remember, Big Z, do not say a thing. Jake?
Phil? Biggs? You guys, I don't know what happened.
Jake, look at your face!
Yeah, I think I might have been infected by something.
Like what? What does that to you?
I was sort of roaming around the sewers using my brand new gamma particle detector to try and follow a trail of gamma particles that I found. And then I saw something dripping from the ceiling. I looked up for a second and then it went in my mouth.
Wait. You were in the sewers?
Oh, no, Jake, that's not good. You can't be in the sewers right now.
Yeah, Jake, why were you in the sewers?
Like I said, I was in my lab and I got a notification from my computer that there was a gamma particle spike in our local sewers. And of course, being the scientist that I am, I had to use my new tool to go and track it. As I entered the sewers, that's when I saw some weird slime. I didn't think anything of it, and I definitely didn't think it was gonna be a monster.
Was it oozy or slimy? There's a big difference between ooze and slime.
What is that? Oh, my tummy.
Oh, okay, let's get Jake up to the lab, like now.
Guys, I don't know, something's not right. I've been bitten by a lot of monsters before. I mean, I've been bitten by a Bigfoot, a weird werewolf thing, Slimer, even Venom. But this, something's stirring in my tummy.
Yeah, also, Jake's face has never looked like that before.
Wait, what's wrong with my face?
You haven't seen it?
No?
Here, look.
Oh! My beautiful face! What's happening to me? When there's a monster bite, there's normally a chance that you turn into whatever monster you've been bitten by. So we take a sample and our computer tells us what ingredients we need to make a cure.
But Jake, you said you weren't bitten by anything.
That's the point, Phil. What am I supposed to take? And furthermore, what does that mean? I'm gonna turn into slime?
Well, slime would be better than ooze.
What is this ooze stuff you guys keep talking about?
Nothing.
Oh, no. Something's happening in my tummy. Something's happening in my tummy, Phil.
Oh no, are you gonna be sick again? Because last time you threw up, it was crazy. It did not just come out the front, it also came out the back.
Oh no, this feels different. It feels like something's growing inside of me. Take a sample. Maybe the computer will have a cure.
Take a sample of what? There's nothing to take a sample of.
Oh no, you're right, because I ingested it. We've never had something like this before. This might be the only time you ever hear me say this, but I really wish I was bit by something right about now.
Jake, speaking of not getting bit, looks like your stomach, it's growing.
My stomach? Well, what do you mean? What's happening? Oh, guys, what's happening? Oh, I don't feel good. Oh, why am I not throwing up? Something's inside of me.
Oh my goodness. Jake, what if there's a creature growing inside of you?
What? No.
It could be a slime monster.
No. I don't want a little Slimer growing inside of me, okay? We gotta get whatever's in here out of here. If it's not gonna come out my front and it's not gonna come out my back, Phil, you're gonna need to pop whatever this is.
Whoa. We are not pumping that in here. It's gonna go all over the lab if it is slime.
It doesn't feel good again. Phil, we need a sample. We need to figure out what the cure is for this. Oh my goodness! Oh no.
Balloon!
It's really heavy. Phil, you gotta do something. Ask the computer what the cure is.
Oh, right, yeah. Hey there, Jarvis. I don't have a sample for you, but I think Jake is growing a slime baby.
It's not a slime baby!
If you could help out on how to cure him, that'd be great.
Unfortunately, Phil, without a sample, I cannot determine what is wrong with Jake.
Yep, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, Jake, you're cooked. Jarvis doesn't have an answer.
Okay, well then what do we do, guys? Because this is just gonna keep growing until whatever's inside of me pops.
That's actually a great idea. We should just pop it.
Okay, Big Z, maybe not with the big, massive sword.
And no, we're not popping it. We'll just have to find a sample another way. Oh no, it's making that weird feeling again.
Is it gonna grow bigger?
Guys, back up.
Oh no!
To celebrate hitting 8 million subscribers, we're doing a massive Pokemon giveaway where you can win anything from a single Pokemon pack all the way up to this entire case of Pokemon cards. To enter, all you have to do is make sure you level up your Papa Jake game by making sure you're subscribed to this channel as well as Papa Jake's World. Then leave a comment down below as to what your favorite part of this video is. Make sure you put a hashtag squad so we know you're entering in the giveaway. And if you guys ever want to pick up one of these brand new Papa Jake t-shirts, you can grab all your Papa Jake merch in the link in the description down below by visiting the Papa Jake store. Or check out the merch shelf right below this video, and you can pick up some shirts, hoodies, even stickers. Oh no, guys! What is happening to me? I'm turning into a ball!
Like roly-poly-oly!
Now's not the time for jokes, pigs.
Oh, Jake, you're massive!
Yeah, thanks, Phil. Really appreciate that. Can we please figure out a way to get rid of this?
Jake, I feel something very slimy leaking through your t-shirt.
Phil, that's great and all, but unless we find a cure for this thing, I am going to explode.
No, Jake, I think you're literally leaking slime!
Oh no, maybe you're right. Maybe I am having a slime baby. Wait, that's a sample, that's a sample! Phil, put it in the computer.
Yeah, I want it off my hand! Jarvis, one sample coming right up.
Mutant ooze detected. More sample is needed to determine cure.
Mutant ooze? What is this mutant ooze?
Suggests to pop the infection.
And wait, whoa. What do you mean pop the infection?
Maybe it is time for Big C to take that big sword to you.
Phil's right. Pop it. Pop it. Pop it. Pop it.
We're not popping this infection because popping this infection means popping me, and I really don't want to blow up.
Jake, Jarvis said we need a larger sample, and that larger sample is inside your belly.
So Phil had the bright idea that to relieve some of the pressure of whatever is growing inside of me, he's going to insert a tube into my stomach and pump it out. Hopefully this should buy us a little bit of time and give us enough sample to figure out a cure.
All right, Jake, don't worry. Everything's gonna be just fine.
Why are you dressed as an astronaut?
Because I don't want any of this ooze getting on me.
Okay, I'm gonna insert the hose into my stomach. Biggs will activate the pump. Hopefully we'll relieve a little bit of pressure and also some of this weight. This is really heavy to carry around. Okay, oh, that feels a little weird.
I think it's in there.
Wait, so Phil, now you're telling me that it's gonna come out of this hose?
Yes, as soon as Biggs turns the pump on. Go!
Turning the pump on now!
Oh, Phil! Oh! It's working! No, my stomach is actually working! It's shrinking! So good. Oh.
I got the ooze!
Thanks, buddy. That's called taking one for the team. I feel so light. I feel like I could fly away. All right, let's get that back up to Jarvis and figure out what the cure for this nasty virus is.
That was disgusting, but we got the ooze, and lucky for me, I was in a spacesuit, so I didn't get infected by the mutant ooze either. Now let's upload this to Jarvis, and hopefully find a cure for Jake. Ooh, and it looks like it's working. Jake, how are you feeling?
I feel great. I feel like I can fly away. Woo! Oh man, getting rid of all that extra goo feels amazing.
Okay, that's good, but your face doesn't look any better.
Wait, what? Oh no, right. The infection's still inside of me. I felt so good without all that extra weight, I didn't realize. My beautiful face. Phil, this thing better have a cure for me.
All right, analyzing now, and it does look like Jarvis has a cure. Or at least enough of the sample.
Congratulations on preserving Papa Jake. Unfortunately, the virus will continue to inflate his stomach until it is cured or he explodes. However, thanks to your sample, I have located a cure. The cure includes original slime from the sewers.
Go back to the sewer?
I have followed Jake in a lot of crazy places, but this might be the absolute craziest place I have ever followed Jake into.
And 2 more samples from 2 different infected creatures. I am uploading last known location of infected creatures, food block, and try not to explode. Estimating time until Papa Jake explodes. 8 hours.
8 hours till I explode?
Okay, yeah, it's not the best, but nothing we haven't dealt with before. Also, there is a cure. I think we'll be able to handle it.
Phil, we're going after 2 mutated creatures. That's gonna be a lot trickier than just finding a cure. Also, Phil, there could be more in the sewer when we find the original ooze.
Okay, it might not be that easy, but we gotta do something about Jake's face first. Because we can't have you walking around the town like that. You're gonna scare people.
First of all, this isn't just something I can wash off my face, all right? This is an infection.
You're a scientist, Jake. You've got to have something in this lab that can get that off your face.
I mean, sure, if I absolutely had to, I could use my gamma ray particle blaster and blast my face with an extremely high concentration of gamma rays, but that would hurt a lot, and I would definitely not want to do that. Plus, there's a chance of a side effect that would be horrible.
Bigsy, hold him down.
Whoa, no.
It's worth it. I'm getting the gamma ray blaster.
Bigsy, no, Phil.
Jake, this is for your own good.
Okay.
Leave the gamma ray blaster.
Biggs, you're gonna want to move.
No, Phil, no! Okay, considering that I didn't get any of the side effects of the gamma blast, I actually feel a little bit better. Now, it's back to this mission. I might look good, but I still have that virus inside of me, which means we have to find the cure. And to do that, we have to track down 2 mutated monsters that we have never gone up against before. Plus, I have to go back to the same location I contracted this virus in the first place, and all within the next 8 hours, because according to Jarvis, I have the potential to explode and mutate myself into something that resembles this puddle of slime. And look, I don't want that to happen. Now, in order to get these samples, we're gonna have to go up against a couple mutants. And the first one is a mutated fish. Luckily, we've been able to track his location to the nearest pond, and he doesn't exactly look like the friendliest of creatures. Second is a mutated bird, and he was last known at the skate park. Unfortunately for us, probably not hitting sick kickflips. And as for the third thing I need for my cure, I have to go back to the original location where I found the original ooze. The only problem, there's been a third mutant sighting. And this mutant is so scary, so evil, I can't even put a proper photo up. You're gonna have to wait until the end of the video to see what it is, and trust me guys, you're gonna be terrified.
Jake, it just looks like a blurry monster. Is it the blur monster?
What? No, Phil, that's because the image is blurry, okay? And don't worry, we're not gonna be going up against these monsters hand-to-hand combat style, although I would probably do pretty well like that. And we have some of Papa Jake's amazing gadgets. If you haven't seen them before, let me introduce you to some of our monster fighting gear. This right here is the Papa Jake 5000.
That'll be perfect for catching the fish.
Yep, because it's got 5,000 watts of energy flowing through this. Look! But that's not quite your style. We also have the Papa Jake Spear. This thing not only has a homing button that allows it to track down and hit any enemy, it also has an electrical setting and a fire setting. So, you know, if you want to get fancy with elements or just burn something, press the fire button. Ooh, that's hot.
Whoa, you know what? Me and Phil actually have some gadgets of our own.
No. Biggs must just be feeling the effects of that electricity. Me and Biggs have no gadgets.
Whoa, but it sounded like Biggs was saying you guys were working on your own gadgets. I mean, hey, look, I'm the scientist here, and I'm sure anything that you guys make probably won't work very well, but I'm always open to see what you've been working on.
No, we haven't been working on anything. A secret hideout, nothing like that.
Wait, I never said secret hideout.
Neither did I. Did I say secret
You
hideout?
just said the word secret and then followed by hideout. Okay, you know what? Forget about it, guys. Like Jarvis said, I only have 8 hours, and that's a whole 7 hours right now until I possibly could explode or mutate into a giant puddle of slime. Both are equally bad, so we need to get out there and track down the first monster. Come on, we should be getting closer.
Closer to what, Jake? There's no lake here.
I know, we were supposed to be going for the fish first, but then I got a ping on my radar system. It looks like we're getting close to the Birdman. Or mutant bird.
Also, is it just me or is the weather changing? When you get closer to a mutant, does the weather change?
You might want to look up here.
What do you see?
A mutant bird.
Oh no. Okay, looks like the mutant bird's made his way into the skate park. We've got to get down there and take it out before it escapes. Okay, I'll go to the left, you guys go to the right. Quickly.
Phil, I'm not going towards that mutant. I'm staying here. But besides that, we should have brought our gear from the hideout. Like I said, it could have been useful.
You have no idea how mad Jake's gonna be if he finds out that we knew that there might have been a mutant outbreak. Now, if you want to stay here, you can. But I'm gonna go help Jake. This Papa Jake 5000 that'll be useful. We don't need our gear.
Okay, we've got to get this mutant. There's a chance that it doesn't even try to attack us. It just runs away. There it is.
Right. Looks like I've got eyes on the bird. It's time for Friendly Phil to be the hero.
Oh no, what's Phil doing? Phil, don't go down there. No.
Jake, don't worry. I got this.
What are you doing?
I got him.
Oh no, it's transforming back into a bird.
He flew away.
Oh no. I gotta use the homing missile in my spear. You're not getting away from us! Phil, come on!
Awesome! Oh, Jake, you actually did it! Okay, Now I just need to extract the slime from this thing, and hopefully we're one step closer to curing Jake.
Okay, I better move quick. I can't believe that actually worked. The homing spear to the rescue. Sorry, I need my spear back. Okay. Phil, did you get the slime?
Yeah, Jake, I got it. Now let's get out of here.
Hey, thanks for the help, Biggs.
Oh, hey guys, did you get the slime?
Yeah, we got the slime.
Well, technically I got the slime.
Sure, but we could have used you out there. What were you doing?
Come on, Jake, I wasn't just doing nothing. I was on the comms with Jarvis. Jarvis was saying that the location we're going to for the fish mutants, well, there's a problem. They're multiplying. There's more than one mutant. They have about 10 roaming around right now.
10 fish mutants? One mutant's hard enough to take on by itself, and especially with this infection growing inside of me, how are we gonna take on all 10?
Okay, me and Biggs might have some extra gear that could help us.
What do you mean?
We did build a secret hideout after all.
What? You built a secret hideout?
Yeah, you're gonna love it. It has some awesome gear.
Okay, well, let's go. I'll yell at you later. Right now, we need whatever you've got. Come on. Why would you put an entire sewer grate blocking the door? It's not even a security entry. Whoa. What is this place?
Welcome, Jakey, to the Turtle Hideout. Me and Biggsy have been down here the last 2 weeks working on this place, and we have absolutely everything you need to join the Turtle Squad.
Turtle Squad? What are you talking about? Also, where did you get all this stuff? Hey, these are my air vents.
Yeah, we gotta power this place, Jake. It's high tech. Also, Jake, you don't know the turtles? We've got everybody. Raph, Mikey, Leo, Donatello.
Wait, I'm just confused, Phil. So you're telling me that this whole time you decided to make a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles bunker to, dress up and play?
No! Biggsy might have gotten a call a couple weeks ago from Donatello. He said there was a mutant outbreak in the sewers and you can never be too prepared.
But Phil, I know Donnie. Why wouldn't he call me if he had a problem?
I don't know. He called us, so we built our secret hideout.
What exactly did he say?
There was a mutant ooze outbreak. I'm pretty sure Shredder and the foot soldiers got their hand on some, and then a little bit escaped. And he said whatever we do not go into a sewer. We might be mutated. Wait a minute, Jake, that's what happened to you!
You left out the most important part. You didn't think you could take 5 minutes from building this entire thing to come up and say, hey, Jake, I got a call from Donnie. He said don't go to any sewers?
Remember you were stuck in the science lab working on your super high-tech development and you told us not to bother you? Yeah, well, that's when we got the call, and we didn't want to worry you.
Okay, you know, forget about it. I'm already infected and already turning into a mutant, so why don't you just tell me where these top secret gadgets are you've been working on? And what even does that mean, employees only? Neither of you work!
Whoa, well, don't go in there. It's my secret spot, and I may have picked a sign up off of Pizza.
No, I'm going in there.
No!
No way!
Jake,
gaming room?
Yes, come on!
No, what? You built a whole gaming room? And is that my PS5 in there?
And Nintendo Switch too. But Jake, don't worry. We've got everything from Donatello's staff to Leonardo's katanas. Here, check this out.
Okay, Phil, I like the brand new gadgets and everything, but, normally when you say high-tech gadgets, it implies, laser beams or robots or AI. This is just some swords and a stick. How's this gonna help us beat mutants, especially the last mutant? Do you know how scary that thing is?
Hey, it works for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We just gotta up our skills with them.
Well, what's Basic gonna use?
Oh, Jake, you don't have to worry about me. I've got the nunchucks, Michelangelo's favorite. No worries. I still got one. That's when you get two.
Oh boy. All right, just pack everything up. We gotta go catch these fish mutants.
All right, Jake, we'll be right with you.
Pizza.
Yeah, you know the rule. We do not leave the hideout without having a slice.
This is the last known location of where we should be able to find the fish mutants. As long as we can take down at least one of them, we'll grab its slime, and then we only have one slime left to find. Thankfully for us, you guys were hiding all these amazing weapons, which means taking out 10 fishmen shouldn't be that hard.
All right, I think we split up. Whoever eliminates the most mutant fish wins.
All right, just remember, we need to get its slime. And guys, the last mutant that we're gonna be going up against is the scariest of them all. So consider this a practice round.
Whoa, wait, guys, hold up. I really don't think we should split up. So, you're one of those fish mutants, are ya? It's okay. Good thing I know how to use my nunchuck. Whoa! Oh!
Looks like I just found my first fish mutant. All right, time to get my slime and cure myself. Whoa, okay, these fish mutants are a little stronger than I thought. Whoa. That's why I brought 2 swords. That didn't even faze him. Okay.
Your fish breath smells really bad.
Come on, fish man. Whoa.
Whoa! Can't see me.
That's right. That's how we get that slime. All right. Phil, Biggs, we can leave. Phil?
All right, time to take on this fish. A lot stronger than I thought. Got one!
Nice job. We have a problem.
What?
I don't have the extractor. Biggs has it.
Oh no. Come on.
Where is he?
But I got it right here.
All right, let's collect the slime and get out of here.
Okay.
So we're back to the sewer where I originally made contact with the ooze, or mutating slime. Whatever you want to call it, this is where we found it. The only problem is, Jarvis has let me know that there is a mutant living in the same sewer that I was in earlier. Which means not only do we have to go back in there, try not to get reinfected, but we also have to dodge a mutant. And let's just say, if you guys are scared of things easily, you might want to look away, because this thing is the scariest, creepiest, most evil thing I've seen in a long time.
Jake, where did you get those katanas?
I found them in the turtle hideout, and considering the fact that we're out here in the middle of the night, these are pretty sweet.
Those are a prototype. I don't know if they work yet.
Okay, Phil, relax. I know what I'm doing with science stuff. Looks like you're using just regular old plasma to superheat up the sword. I was doing that when I was in grade 2.
Yeah, but I ran the numbers, not you. Jake, so, you want to tell us what maybe that monster looks like now so, we can be on the lookout?
No, because if I tell you what maybe the monster is that's living in maybe in the sewer, you maybe might run away before we even get there. All right, there it is. The sewer where I first saw the ooze. Now all I gotta do is go back in there and grab it. Hopefully I don't even have to use these things. If we're lucky, maybe the mutant's not home. Maybe he's out eating other things.
Yeah, no, just follow you into a creepy sewer in the middle of the night that may or may not have a mutant in it. This is gonna be a great idea.
All right, come on, Phil. We grab the ooze and get out of here before the rake sees us.
I have followed Jake in a lot of crazy places, but this might be the absolute craziest place I have ever followed Jake into.
Phil, up here, this is where I found the slime. Okay, this is exactly where it fell in my mouth when I was observing it.
So why don't you grab the slime and let's get out of here?
Perfect. Got the sample, now let's...
What was that noise?
Phil?
Yeah, Jake?
We're not alone in the sewer, don't freak out, and don't move. Run! Get out of here! Okay, we don't have too much time. I've been able to compile all the slimes that we were able to collect, and let's just say we barely made it out of that last one alive.
I tried to drive so fast that I spilled a little bit. Hopefully it didn't get in Phil's mouth.
Look, as long as we get as far away from that creature as we can, I don't even want to look at that thing again. We should delete that footage. But right now, it's time to see if this worked.
Jake, is there anything Socks can do to help?
There is literally nothing Socks can do to help.
No, I was talking to him earlier. He feels a little left out. He's never part of the team anymore.
Fine, he does shoot lasers out of his butt. And I do need a light source to activate the chemical reaction.
I told you you'd be helpful.
All right, Socks, just like he used to. It's working! Socks' butt laser is actually activating. Okay. Phil, take a look at the computer. What does Jarvis say to do next?
Okay, Jake, I'll ask him.
Oh, something's happening in my stomach again.
No, we're curing you.
Oh, no. This isn't good, guys, this isn't good. It's the same sensation.
Jake, we don't have time for this. We gotta get the cure from Jarvis.
It would appear Papa Jake has reached critical mass. The mutation will take hold if he is not given the cure. My suggestion is to put him in the bathtub where he can soak in the cure.
Bathtub? Really?
Wait, I'm gonna explode and you want me to take a bath?
A slime bath with the cure.
Okay, you know what? On second thought, get me to the bathtub now!
Whoa, there must be a lot of slime in there.
I'm pressing on my belly.
Ow, that feels gross. Okay, what do we do next, Jake? We have the cure.
Oh, he said to take a bath in the cure, but I don't know if it's gonna work fast enough. Oh, okay, it's a little cold, it's a little burny, a little stingy. Oh, nothing's happening. Wait, I feel something.
Like something good? Phil, what's happening, Phil? Jake's stomach is as big as I've ever seen it. Jake, how are you feeling, buddy?
Not good, Phil, not good. Phil, I think you're gonna need to pop it.
Okay, Jake, 3, 2, 1.
Oh! I feel actually a lot better.
I think the cure worked. I mean, hey, I think this is another win for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,